Ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned, as I promised you earlier, that going to have somebody whom already made it in this platform, going to share with us how to do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to present to you one and only Dr. Maha. Feel with confidence.
All right.
Dynasty Group.
Yeah. Have you made me a co-host?
Wait, let me send Dr. Maha, yeah?
Yeah, then you put me in the center.
Co-host, okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right, you're co-host now.
Okay, good. And then put me in the center.
You're in the center now.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Dr. Maha here. And, I like the, every time Mr. Apon and, Amin, they are very good chemistry, very good combination. All the factors are there. Today, I'm doing it from my home hall because my Zoom in that is not, the line is not clear. So I hope I'm loud and clear. Apon, am I loud and clear?
Yes, very loud and clear, sir.
Okay. So that's the beauty about Zoom. Today, with the weather going haywire everywhere, and people can't go out as they're supposed to. Like in India, the weather is about 37 degrees and sometimes goes to 47, and people can feel about 51 degrees. And this weather is going to be haywire for some time because there are some planetary movements. Today, tomorrow, there's going to be a parade of planets. 6 planets are coming together. All this does affect the weather changes, does affect our internal changes. We all are interrelated, interconnected, guys. My realization, I'm 62 years old now. There are only very simple things that known by our ancestors, known by people of Ethiopia, people of Somalia, people of Somaliland, people of India, people of China, people of Native America, and the whole world. We have only 3 entities that the Creator has given us. Call the Creator what you may. That is your personal relationship. I'm not here to preach you. I'm not here to teach you anything. Alias Faham, can you please mute yourself? Let me mute all first, right? Okay. Okay. So, guys, we are not here to preach you or teach you or guide you, because if you don't go within yourself, find yourself, and do this business yourself, we are going to be killed by 2 energies, guys. One is called AI, because AI is taking over so many of our work. Robotic works are being used to take over. In fact, doctors, lawyers, accountants, whosoever needs to deal with the public, the AI can do that now. And it's coming very fast. So we have a competitor, not in the form of human, but machine. And that is scary. If you don't upgrade yourself, if you don't, like the gentleman asked us the question about whether you can use the repurchase, how it's done and all that, that is the work of the person who sponsored you. Because the company pays you a direct sponsor bonus, which is a very good bonus. And whoever now guides you and coaches you and sponsors you must have all those knowledge fingertips. This is very important, guys, because many of us are always waiting for someone up there to come down there, come and carry us up. This is a dangerous game. And we are going to leave many people stranded. Many people will be complaining about our system. Then they will be lost because we are not doing our job as we are supposed to do. So in and out, everything must be learned. So if you have a question like that, the best person to ask is your immediate sponsor. If you cannot get your immediate sponsor, his immediate sponsor. That line of sponsorship must know the knowledge. Otherwise, why they sponsor you? I'm not being rude. I'm not being crude, but this is what we need to be. Because if you ask ChatGPT, how can I get my bonuses from Dynas? I tell you, it will give you everything. Nanoseconds. That is how ChatGPT works, guys. So what I'm saying, everything is at our fingertip now. So our competitor is not another human being. Our competitor is a very machine itself. Companies in the future may not even need us if we are not careful. So what are we supposed to do now? How fast can I make the best out of Diners? That should be your aim. That should be your aim. Like what Mahatma Gandhi said, work like as though you're going to die tomorrow. Study like you're going to live forever. Study like you're going to live forever. Because we don't know when this breath is going to go. So the three entities that I'm talking to you, is, you see, like now I'm speaking English. The AI is asking me, the AI fitting into this is asking me, confirm the language so that they can prepare themselves. So this is how fast even the system is working, guys. So very important, you must understand there are only three things the divine energy has given us, the celestial energy has given us. A body, B-O-D-Y. This body, some people say Dr. Maha speaks too deep and all that because you're not listening. If you listen with your heart, you will get everything absorbed. If you listen with your ears, you don't get anything, guys. When you're listening to a lover, when you're listening to a first time you're falling in love with someone, you will listen with your heart. But the same person, if you're already married for 10 years, you'll only use your ears and what goes in will come out that way. And that is why we have issues, we have problems. We are not listening to each other nowadays. If you really sit down and listen, you'll absorb, guys. And children listen. Children listen. They may be sitting down and playing. They may be playing something else. But when you're talking, they are listening. Who is listening? The soul is listening. Because they don't have a mind to interfere. We got a lot of things to interfere, then we don't understand what the other person is speaking because we are not listening. You go to a church, you're not listening. You go to anywhere, you're not listening. So wherever you are, you're not getting the best of what is being spoken because you're not listening. The number one game plan, if you want to be a leader of your life, listen, guys. Listen. So the listening here begins with your body. This body belongs to me. And this realization, this body belongs to me, for me, came at a very young age. When I was a child itself, I always look at the sun and I always tell the sun, there is something between you and me. There is a connection. I don't know what the connection is, but there is a connection. And I didn't know the connection then, but I know the connection now. Because nothing moves in the world without the sun. The food that you and I eat comes from the sun. The sun nurtures our nature. So the first thing the universal being has given us is S-U-N. Upon you can write this, the sun. So all the plants that we have comes from the sun, guys. And the sun is the one gives power to the plant. How does the plant get the power from the sun? Through photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. So upon you write for me S-U-N, plant. So sun is the one that gives us power, and that power is absorbed by the plant instantaneously. And through photosynthesis, they make their food. So if you go out in the morning, half an hour before the sunrise, or before 10 a.m., the sun will also give you the same power. You can get the absorption immediately. So one of the biggest cure for diabetic, for anything, people say, go and soak yourself in the sun. But many of us, we get up late, we don't even see the sun, guys. If you see the sun, you don't even have to take all these products. But many of us are not doing that. So that is why the sun gives us a secondary. Primary is its energy, and secondary is the plant energy. The plant has got what? Absorption of the sun, and that absorption is what comes to us as medicinal value for us. And this medicinal value, when your body is healthy, it helps you in wellness. When your body is healthy, let me just mute again. Nina, wait. All participants mute. Yeah. So when your body is healthy, the system take it for wellness. That means I don't have any sickness now. I put the Rosenta under my tongue. Simple word, simple explanation, simple sign. I take the Rosenta and put under the tongue. Many hear, but few do. Many hear, but few do. Rosenta is the one that gives you the same power the sun gives you. So instead of me soaking in the sun, I've taken the Rosenta. What will the Rosenta do for you? The Rosenta will balance your system. What do you mean by balance? I have a left brain, I have a right brain. Do not make your life very complex. Left brain, right brain. And the left brain will give me imaginative power. The right brain will make me think logically. So one brain gives me power to become higher energy. The other brain gives me a power to stay on earth. So one brain raises me higher and higher. One brain holds me on earth. So this is what it must be balanced, guys. I must have a balance of both. And Rosanta gives me the balance the moment I put it under the tongue. Because gravity is very important for me to stay on earth. If my body cannot stay on earth, then I go higher and higher as a soul energy. Simple. So I am a light energy. Then my light is being held by my body, and the body must be healthy. If my body is not healthy, then this light energy wanted to lift this body to go higher. It will be calling the creator of the soul, beam me up. I got enough of this guy. He's not taking care of his body properly. He's not eating properly. He's not sleeping properly. He's gossiping a lot. He's having a lot of high jealous energy, and he's lazy. So why should I stay in this guy's body? Your soul speaks a different language. Your light energy speaks a different language. Your body speaks a different language. The celestial energy speaks a different language. If you don't sync these three together, then you're going to suffer in life. No creator will come and help us, because if the creator comes and helps us, then the creator is doing injustice to us. Because you asked this body, you should have stayed as a plant, you should have stayed as an animal, you should have stayed as a lower species. Then the universal energy will take care of them separately. Because they cannot think. We can think. We are conscious. We have a lot of awareness of what we are. And if we can think and do things, why must the creator come and help us to get what we want? So when I was young, I had two concepts. One was given by my school teacher, one by myself. The school teacher said, God helps those who help themselves. God helps those who help themselves. That was instilled in me from young. If I don't help myself, nobody can help me. Number one. Number two, this is my own saying from young. Give and spend, God will send. Give and spend, God will send. Where I was growing up in a small village, today I had the privilege to meet all these people who grew up with me in that village. We call it plantation. Today they had a get-together. And I saw all of them. We grew up there. I always tell them, God, give and spend, God will send. They say, what have we got to give? You got no money, nothing to give. I say, no, give a smile. You got a smile, give a smile. If you got to touch them and say, oh, you can do it. You're good. All these are simple things that doesn't require money, guys. Many of us now think that only if I have money, I can help the guy. Only if I have money, I can do that. And every time we say, when the money comes, I'm going to do charity. When the money comes. But when the money comes, we don't do anything. We always talk about it, but we don't do. But the universe only values those people who value other people. And that's why I say, give and spend, God will send. When I was coming into the system like this at the age of 22, Zig Ziglar, who went on to become a big time pastor, he said, there are only two things you can do for the universe to help you. Number one, you can get anything in life you want if you help enough other people to get what they want. What is so complicated about this? What is so complex about this that you don't understand? You can get anything in life you want if you help enough other people to get what they want. Number two, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. There is nothing complex about this, guys. What does when Amin shared the system to you, what did he say? You just need two people, one on the left, one on the right. If you are going to go into business, business means you must make profit. You are not here for charity. You're not running a charitable organization. You must have profit. The word profit means profit. I must be fit to do the business. So if I'm going to invest 1 million into my business, how fit I must be? If I'm going to invest 2 million into my business, how fit must I be? If I don't have the 1 million or 2 million, I go to the bank. The bank will make sure that I'm fit enough to run the business for them to give me a loan. But here, the system says, I just want your faith in me. If the faith is as big as mustard seed, I will help you to do the business. That's what the system says. Who gave us a system? It's not Mr. Harry. It's not the founder of the system who, when he founded it 80 years ago, it's not him. It's the creators of all the founders, guys. The same creator who gave you the Bible, the same creator who gave you the Quran, the same creator who gave you the Gita, the same creator who gave us everything. And came to you because somewhere you must have prayed. Somewhere you must have cried. Somewhere you must have asked. Ask and thou shalt receive. And knock and it shall be answered. So now it's in your hand. It doesn't come with the solution. It came with how to do it. God never will give you straight away how to do it. It's like a guy who was crying to God, I want to win this lottery ticket. Please, God, I want to win this lottery ticket. I want this 2 million, God. Please, God. Then he asked every day. Then he said, God, how come I'm not getting it? Then he heard the voice from up there. First place, go and buy the lottery ticket first. You cannot sit down and ask me if you don't buy the lottery ticket. Even to win a lottery ticket, I must take the trouble to go and buy the lottery ticket. You cannot sit down and ask. Everything needs action, guys. The system says you just need to attract 2 people. Law of attraction. The system said attract. That means there are 8 billion population here. 8 billion, half you give for children. Say 4 billion. Half you give for people who are invalid. Say 2 billion. Half you give for people who don't want to do business. Say 1 billion. There are 1 billion people who want to do this business. If you cannot get the 2 people, then nothing is wrong with the creator. Something is wrong with you. If there are a lot of cars on the road and you're not having a car to drive, nothing wrong with the guys who are driving the car, nothing wrong with the creator, something is wrong with us. The day we accept that, that's the day we start learning, guys. Every time you point one finger at somebody, 3 fingers are pointing back at you. How are you using a body? How are you using a breath? How are you using the celestial energy? Just that. Do not be complex that past mind, subconscious mind, all that is throw it out of the way, guys. Because the moment I get a new day, I am fresh as a baby. The moment I get a new day, I'm fresh as a baby. That means the system has reboot. Suppose you go into a coma. When you get up out of the coma, the first thing you'll ask, who am I? Where am I? Or at least you ask, where am I? You'll take some time to even realize the people who are beside you. That is how it works, guys. When you get up in the morning, you're actually in a coma. But the moment you see your wife beside you, your spouse beside you, then you remember, oh yes, I'm at home. This is my spouse. Then your memory comes back. That's all. But what if you don't get the memory? It's a new day, guys. Every day is actually a new day. So one of the things that I was taught when I was 22 years old, today is the first day for the rest of my life. Today is the first day for the rest of my life. Is there anything complex about this? Is it very deep? Today is the first day for the rest of my life. So when I get up in the morning, if I don't have the 2 people yet, I'm given another 1 day to attract the 2 people. If I go and pray and say, God, I need the 2 people. I like my friend who shared in Facebook. You are supposed to have a focus by what you want at the end of the journey. If I'm starting the game here to win in Dynasty, that means why do I want to win it? Must start with that. So I've given people like those people who are direct with me, like people like Pokodi and people like Leela. I told them very simple. Betty, the 369 formula, Nikola Tesla's formula. At the end of the game, what do you want? What do you want to achieve? So here we need to become Dynasty icon. If I achieve that, yes, I've achieved that. That's why I'm teaching you. If I don't achieve $1, I don't teach you how to make $1. I only teach you what I've done. I don't teach you what I've not done. That is network marketing. We don't teach you what you have not done yet. We only teach you what we have done. So I've done what I'm teaching you. Diners icon is possible because we have done it before. And we have done it within 2 years. First 2 years foundation, next 2 years we finish the game. Within 4 years, we finish the game during pandemic. And that's what we're teaching you now. If you really follow, you can win the game. And in Malaysia, normally we start the game in June. Whether I did insurance, whether I did anything, many Malaysians, for 6 months is honeymoon for us. And from June, we start the game. How do we start the game? We become very serious with whatever we do. Every moment counts. So June, July, August, September, October, we work like we have never worked before. And November, we have a chance now how we are going to finish the game. December, we enjoy Christmas. You see, it's all up to you guys. This is what we call as Pakistan's law. What does Pakistan law says? Work increases according to the time you have. Time increases according to the work you have. Supposing I'm a government servant, like I was beginning of my career, 8 years income tax officer. And because I'm a government servant, I got 8 hours to do my work. Sometimes I will take 1 hour and the whole 8 hours to do because I'm a government servant. But because if the company belongs to me and I want to make a profit fast, then the 8 hours work, I will do it within 1 hour or within 30 minutes or within 15 minutes. Same work. In the other 8 hours, I will let everything to distract me. The last thing I will think about the work. But if I'm the boss of the company, the first thing and last thing, I only think about how to finish the game. So the 15 minutes, I can finish what I do in 8 hours. So work increases according to the time you have. Time increases according to the work you have. How bad I want what I want. Albert Einstein said, very simple, the destination is the same. At the end of the destination, I want to be a diners icon, is the same for everybody. But the speed to the destination is determined by the love for the destination. How much I want, what I want. Because during pandemic, everybody was scared to die. And because during pandemic, if not for the system like this, I would have committed suicide. There were an average of Malaysians, 360 people were committing suicide every month during the peak of pandemic. That was very scary to the government. Now, 16% was before pandemic, ladies committing suicide. In Malaysia now, attempting commit suicide, attempting. In Malaysia now, it's by 83 to 86% attempting to commit suicide. Young people, out of 10, at least one is attempting to commit suicide. Why? Because very scary things are happening around because they could not cope up the speed, guys. January we started, now we are already June. If you take time to make time, the universe will give you the right thing at the right time to get what you want. So suppose I want to do 50,000 by end of this year, 50,000 USD assuming. I tell you, it's highly possible. The word impossible means I am possible. How is it possible? Every nanoseconds, I only focus on the 50,000, 50,000, 50,000. I don't think about anything else. I want the 50,000, I want the 50,000, I want the 50,000. Animals get what they want by having this stubborn attitude. We call it adamant. This attitude, if you don't have, you cannot win this game. You have the lazy man's attitude, what you call as the attitude of a salaried person, you cannot win this game. A salaried person, the salary is his boss. End of the month, his boss is not the boss who pays him the salary, it's the salary that he's going to get end of the month. If the boss is the one who pays him the salary, is the boss the one he really cares, the moment the boss gives some bad words or something that he doesn't like, he will resign. So the boss is not the ultimate boss. The salary is the ultimate boss. For a salaried person, the salary is the boss. That's why he's willing to work for 30 days, see the same face, come to the same place. And why? Because he wants the salary end of the month. Suppose the end of the month, the boss says, I got no salary to give you this month. Will you stay there forever? No. So the boss for salaried people is the end of the month salary. To you and I, we have to create every day, guys. We have to create. I get up in the morning, if I'm zero, if at the end of the day, I'm zero for the day. Whether I'm an icon, whether I'm ordinary, if I don't make an income, I'm zero. That is why when the people like you who join the first month in the business, don't worry about building your team first. Worry about making your income first. Direct sponsor bonus. And Dynas gives you very good direct sponsor bonus. How many people must I sponsor the first month, Dr. Maha? As many as possible, as fast as possible, as quick as possible. Why? If I make, say, 3,000 USD in the first month by bringing in, say, 10 people or 12 people, you see, if we take 3,000 divided by the average bonus you make for one platinum, you will get the number of people. If I'm getting 300 is my bonus, then 3,000 divided by 300, 10 people. 10 people. If it's 200, you know the game plan. So my first immediate focus should be, I must bring in that number of people to do my 3,000. The 3,000 should be done by me, not by my team. Why am I strong in whatever I do? Because I dictate my income. I never let other people to dictate my income. When I was working, I couldn't do that. However hard I work, my boss dictates my income. As an entrepreneur, it's good that you came as an entrepreneur. Today, the world doesn't want entrepreneur mindset. The world wants a CEO mindset, a CEO of your own company. You go and read this book called You Incorporation, written by Burke Hedges. I know Burke Hedges personally. He had lunch in my house. He is the one who wrote Copycat Marketing. He is the one who wrote Parables of Pipeline. And he also wrote dreambiz.com. All that what we are doing, he already wrote that in 1990s, guys. You go and look for Burke Hedges, Burkehedges, Burke Hedges. Those days we had to wait for months to get his books, years to get him to come here. When he came here, I grabbed him. In year 2003, he came to Malaysia. I grabbed him, and there was a company that I was being a consultant for. I told the company, let's bring him as a speaker. And then he brought him as a speaker, and he became close to me. That is what we call capitalizing and maximizing, guys. You don't wait for your upline to do something for you. You do it yourself. So your immediate game plan, don't worry about becoming an icon and all that. Worry about focusing and getting your first income, 3,000. And it should come from you. I should be the one who make the 3,000. So when I make the 3,000, I teach another person how to do the 3,000. I will go into one guy and say, I just joined this Dynas company. I made 3,000 USD. How did you do it? Direct sponsor. Direct sponsor. How do you do direct sponsor? Dynas has got fantastic product. Rosenta is a killer product. Why? Because it helps you to be you 100% in the given moment of now. How it does? You have 7 chakras in you, 7 energy working for you. Snow White and the 7 dwarfs. Do you know Snow White and the 7 dwarfs? Snow White is your soul, guys. 7 dwarfs are working for you inside you. Very simple. Snow White is your soul. 7 dwarfs are working for you. Beneath you, got 3 dwarfs. The 3 dwarfs are the one must give you the power. And the first power, the I am power, doesn't come from here, doesn't come from here. It comes from your private part. That is your I am power. When you say I am so happy and excited that I am earning 1 million USD in Dynas by 31st December 2020 as Dynas icon. You are talking from your gut level underneath your first energy, the first dwarf. And from there, your power starts. Then comes the next power, which is your navel there. And that power is a second power. Then your third power. I'm not going to brand all these powers. This power is inside you. Today, young children know about this very well. People in US are writing books about this. So the first 3 chakras, the first 3 energies, the first 3 will. And in Lion King, the father calls it the wheel of fortune. You either let your will of fortune to decide your life or will of faith. You say God is going to decide my life means that is called will of faith. You sit down and you let things happen. But you want to work and you create means then you have will of fortune. And the will of fortune is inside you. Snow White and 7 dwarfs inside you. 7 music inside you. 7 Viproy, the color inside you. The rainbow color is inside you. All the 7 factors are inside you guys. And this 7 is working for me. Tomorrow the 6 planets are aligning. All these planets are connected with us. 6 planets until here. 6 planets. 6, 3 down, 3 here. And then once this 3 goes aligned one line, then this one will work. This is the 6th one, sorry. This one will work. 6, 6, 1, this one will work. This is the power that will work this. Nothing complex, guys. Don't make it complex. Go and read about it. It's not complex. You just listen to me. You don't go and verify it in Google. You don't ask. Go to ChatGPT. You know how do you work ChatGPT? Let me show you how to work ChatGPT. Okay, quick one I'll share with you. How to use ChatGPT to get anything you want. People are lazy. They blame everybody in the world, but they don't blame themselves for their failure. I never let anyone to have the privilege of saying that they are my cause of my failure. I never do that. If I fail, it's because of me. If I succeed, it's because of me. So I make sure I don't fail. Okay. See now, how do I do this now? Upon, can you all see this?
Yes,
Upon?
yes.
Okay. So you see, I put ChatGPT. You don't even have to register into ChatGPT. Okay. Now, I put that ChatGPT. ChatGPT opens up. I don't even have to log in, stay logged out. How can I help you today? The ChatGPT is asking me. And then I put what is 7 power station in me and how does it work? Nothing complex. What is, okay, I put here, what is 7 power stations in me? Okay, what we call as, what I said as 7, Snow White and the 7 dwarf. You see, because the 7 power station is not working in you, there is a sleeping beauty, sleeping within you, not giving you power. What is a 7 power station in me? You don't blame anybody for your failure or success in life, guys. Until today, you're not getting what you're supposed to get because you're always looking for the answer outside, not inside. Okay, let me, now ChatGPT is going to answer me. Okay. Okay, there. The 7 power station in me doesn't seem to be a standard phrase for or concept I'm familiar with. Could you please provide me context or clarify your question? I see he doesn't understand what 7 power. Now, let's say 7 chakra. You'll understand what 7 chakra. People say, oh, Dr. Maha, I don't know 7 chakra. When I was coaching in pandemic to 30 people in Nigeria, when I said, do you all know 7 chakra? They were explaining to me about 7 chakra. When I got one guru video shared there, they said, Dr. Maha, you also know this guy. You see, people know everything, but they just pretend not to know. Okay. Suppose I put 7 chakras. Oh, I see. Now he says what? I see. Now, you see, he's talking to me, guys. He's my PA. Okay. Now, this is available for every one of you. Ah, I see. It's telling me. The 7 chakras are energy centers in your body, according to some spiritual and yogic tradition. And they are believed to be located along the spine, starting from the base and moving upwards to the crown. Each chakra is associated with a specific physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of a person's being. Here's a brief overview. Root chakra, Muladhara. In Malay, Mula means begin. Dhara means virgin. That energy is always virgin level, guys, because you can always create something new. This is what we call realm of possibilities and probabilities. We call it root chakra. Konta Kente went back to his root because the root is where everything started. So the root is what gives you power. So located at the base of the spine is associated with survival instinct, security, and basic needs. Today, fear factor is the one hurting that a lot. If you ask what is blocking the chakra, if I ask next line, I ask what is blocking this particular chakra, it will say fear. So next one is sacral chakra. Don't worry about the names. Whatever the Sanskrit name or what, don't confuse yourself. There is an energy in you, whether you like it or not. Position in the lower abdomen is linked to emotions, creativity, and sexuality. If this one goes haywire, your system goes haywire, guys. If Dr. Maha is healthy and age of 62, it's because everything is aligned. Next one, solar plexus chakra, Manipura we call it, found in the upper and abdomen, is related to personal power, self-esteem, and confidence. Deal with confidence comes from here. Next one, heart chakra, located in the center of the chest. It governs love, compassion, and emotional well-being. This is the most important one. Heart attack doesn't happen in your heart, guys. When all the other guys give away, the heart got no choice, it's close the station. Okay? Throat chakra, position in the throat, is associated with communication, self-expression, truth. This is the most important thing. A person who lies a lot, you can see he will get sore throat. He lies a lot means he cannot use his throat properly. Because this is where truth, your throat is the one that tells the truth. Okay? Now, third eye. This is the one that creates, located between the eyebrows, is linked into intuition, insight, and imagination. This is why we call this temple, guys. This is called temple. Human temple is actually here. Crown chakra. This is where my crown is. That's why they ask certain in network marketing, they ask you to become crown ambassador. I'm an ambassador of Creator, but now I'm a crowned one. Corona is a crown ambassador of its clan. Eagle is a crown ambassador of its clan. That's why the monkeys in Planet of Apes, they like to have the eagle clans. Lion is a king of its clan. Tiger is a king of its clan. Are we king of our clan? We must touch the crown here. So, position at the top of the head, associated with spirituality, consciousness, and enlightenment. If you look at behind Jesus, you look at people, everything, they will have all this energy here, all around here. Guys, today everything is open for you and I. Those days we don't have all this. That's why those days people were the authority of truth. Today, truth is the authority of your life. Don't say I don't know. Don't say I don't know. Dr. Maha is talking to two deep guys, ChatGPT. I'm getting all the fastest now through ChatGPT. These chakras are often depicted as spinning wheels or vortices of energy. The idea is that when they are balanced and aligned, they contribute to physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Various practices, meditation, yoga, and energy work aim to balance and activate these energy centers. One rosetta under your tongue will balance the whole system, guys. What you have to meditate the whole day or what, you can just put one rosetta. It will take care. Because rosetta is nanotechnology. I'm talking to you not using any wire, nothing, because nanotechnology is helping me. Billions of molecules are broken down. Same thing with the rosetta. Very simple concept. The other thing, the candy is also so powerful because same concept. The candy breaks down all the fats that's tagging on your organs. If somebody you carry on your body, you cannot walk. Your organs, your liver organ, every organ got so many fats sitting on them, they cannot function properly. So the candy now, morning called suns, afternoon called moons. Morning suns removes the toxic. Afternoon suns removes the fat. And I tell you, you can see how it works for you. Okay. Now, let me tell you, let me put here what blocks these chakras or this energy power. What blocks the chakra? Then it will tell you, and you will know now there is something within you that's blocking your success. Nobody else. Let me tell you this. Several factors. Now you can check where you are going wrong. Don't blame anybody. So I don't want to talk too deep for you because ChatGPT is helping me now. Okay, several factors can block or imbalance the chakras, leading to physical, emotional, or spiritual issues. Here are some common causes. Poor diet, lack of exercise, or physical trauma can affect the flow of energy in your chakras. Poor diet, guys. Food is everything. If I don't get the food, I take first thing in the morning, this rosetta, first thing in the morning. I've taken a complete food for the whole day. Lack of exercise. Even despite rosetta, I still do my exercise. At least 3 times a week, I must do my exercise. Very important. Or physical trauma can affect the flow of energy in the chakras. Either some accidents you have gone through, or autism or some kind of physical trauma in your body. Emotional trauma, past experience. Many people, you carry your emotions in the past with you. You're not learned to let go, let God. Especially those involving emotional pain or trauma can create blockages in the chakra. Unresolved emotions like fear, anger, or grief can disrupt the flow of energy. Okay, next is what? Stress. Chronic stress can cause blockages in the chakras as it disrupts the body's natural energy and flow and can lead to physical tension and emotional strain. Negative beliefs and patterns. Limiting beliefs, negative thought patterns, or self-destructive behaviors can create energetic blockage of chakras. Someone said here, then you take it personally, then you're having blocked in your system. You don't verify. I always listen to my body first. Listen to your heart. Listen to your body. If you're hungry, ask your body what the body wants to eat. In Malaysia, this nose is called, in Sanskrit, we call it nasi, nose. In Malaysia, we call rice nasi. Nasi lemak. Morning, we take nasi lemak. We've come to Malaysia, it's a very popular food. It's made from coconut milk. It's actually a very healthy one, and it gives you power. So when you're morning, you get certain kind of feeling to eat that. That means your body needs that for the day. Sometimes you feel like eating a Western food, body needs that, something or mineral in that. So listen to your nose, listen to your heart, guys. So negative belief patterns also blocks. Environmental factors, pollutants, electromagnetic radiation. Now today our phone is the biggest problem for ourselves, guys. Too much of your phone. Ever since I heard 20 years ago from one of the talks of Oprah Winfrey that putting your phone in your ears is not good, I stopped using the phone on my ears. I never used for so long. I always use as voice. I never even use the headphone because it disrupts my balance. Once your head balances is disrupted, then people have all this throat problem. Your throat is affected by your balance of your imbalance of your what do you call your ears, guys. And people have this fainting and all that because this eardrum has gone. So too much of phone in the ears is not good. So at least use voice, guys. Hands-free. Hands-free. 20 years, last 20 years, I do that. Last 20 years, my phone is silent mode. I never use the sound. Why? Suddenly you hear the phone, you get agitated. So I always use silent mode. Only my somebody close to me calls and I will tell my wife so and so is calling. Telepathy. Okay. So all this you must understand. Too much of radiation. Rosenta balancer system helps you to fight the radiation. I'm talking facing this laptop now. There's radiation coming from there. That's why I use the specs. So lifestyle choices, unhealthy habits like substance abuse. People use ice. People use your drugs. All these are affecting people, guys. Excessive screen time. Too much watching the screen. Lack of self-care or contribute to chakra imbalances. So all these, we are the cause, guys. We are the source. You can keep on asking any questions you want. Any questions you want. One of the questions I can ask, can I do, okay, suppose I put there, can I make, before I end, can I make USD 1 million? USD 1 million from Dynas International. Oh, sorry, it's intern for, I'm sorry. Wait, I typed wrongly. Can I make USD 1 million from
Dynas Global.
Dynas Global International. See what it does, what it's telling you. Okay. See, it's essential to approach any opportunity that promises financial gain with caution and skepticism, especially if it involves a significant investment. Without specific details about Dynamics Global International and nature of the business, challenging to provide a definite answer. Because I'm not using ChatGPT as a what you call a member. Okay, the other day we tried one with a member, it gave us specific answers. All right. Now let's see what it says here. Research the company, look for information on Dynamics Global International online, check their website, social media presence, previews, and any new articles about a company. See if they are registered with any regulatory authorities in the industry. Understand the business model. What does Dynamics Global International do? How do they generate revenue? Understand their products or services they operate. Assess the risk. Seek professional advice. Okay, ask questions. Trust your instinct. Ultimately, the decision to invest in Dynamics Global International or any other opportunity is yours to make, but it's crucial to do thorough research and consider potential risks before committing any funds. The other day we asked AI related. AI said you can do 1 million USD in 1 year. We didn't even ask the time. My wife said ask USD 1 million, and the guy who was training us, he put that, can we make USD 1 million from Dynamics Global International? He put that you can make within 1 year. It said, we didn't say. Where did he pick? From all the websites. So you see, guys, it's totally up to you now to use. How are you going to use ChatGPT? And everything asked and I shall receive, and knock it shall be answered right in your palms now. So you don't have to go and do search and research. Those days I have to go to library, I have to go to British Council to check so many information. I have to go to the foreign office to check about US companies. All we have to do all that. Now everything in nanoseconds you can do that. And if you cannot succeed now, you cannot succeed in any era, guys. This is the best time to do. And this is being prepared for Generation Alpha. Who are Generation Alpha? Those people who were born in 2010. I was talking to a child, 7 years old and 8 years old. I went to a friend's office. The friend is running a taekwondo class, karate taekwondo class. While I was walking up, a child was being brought by the father. The child told the father, you wait for me until you see me going up the staircase, you wait for me. Then the child was waiting. Then as I was walking up, I said, don't worry, I'm going up also, you follow me. Then the child asked me, am I the one of the trainers? I said, no, I'm just a friend going up to see. See how careful they asked the question. Then they asked, how often you come here? I said, I come often to see. Oh, yes, I see a lot of friends come to see my trainer, my coach. Then I asked him, how old are you? He said, I'm 7 years old. Then he asked me, how old are you, sir? I said, I am 62 years old. 62? You don't even have white hair. You look so young. You see, they don't even worry. They're talking to older people. That's the kind of soul that's coming now, guys. Then my wife came behind me. Then she asked, how old is she? I asked her. How old is she? Then he said, 30 years old. I said, no, she's so 62. Say, wow. You see, they don't worry whether we are adult or not. They ask perfect question and they deal with us like with so much of confidence. That is the generation ChatGPT. They're going to use ChatGPT. Now, I went into my friend's office. The training was going on. He said, asked me to sit in the room for a while. There was a child who was injured. In the room, the child was resting. The child is about 8 years old. And I asked the child, what happened to you? He said, I moved something. Then I got a crack here. So I think so I cracked my neck. I say, you cracked your neck? He said, yes, sir. Then I asked him, because the Chinese gentleman asked him, do you know Jackie Chan? He said, I don't know Jackie Chan. Do you know Bruce Lee? Yes, I know Bruce Lee. He died. Oh, very good. What about Wang Yu? He said, yes, Wang Yu also died. But you know Bruce Lee, you know Wang Yu, you don't know Jackie Chan? Jackie Chan is not a fighter, sir. He's an actor. I said, he is also a fighter. First, then only actor. See, I started having conversation with him. Then I asked him, do you know that the kind of injury they have before they become success? He said, yes, sir, I know. Even I have injury on my leg. I said, why? I play football. I said, what position you play? He said, I play fullback. I said, wow, fantastic. Who do you like the best fullback in the world? He said, Ramos. I said, fantastic. What other position you play? He said, I also play striker. So I can feed in ball. I also can go and score. Then he said, who is the person you like? He said, Ronaldo. I said, fantastic. Then he asked me, what about you, sir? I said, I like to play hockey. Do you know this nose? I got a bleeding here. because the hockey stick hit me. I broke my arm when I was trying to catch the ball and they kicked me. Oh, yes, sir. You see, suddenly he forgot about the pain. I can relate with the child like talking to an adult because the child is an adult. Today's children, my child, when it was born in 1990, I always talk like an adult. I never talk to a child like a child. But today's child that are coming after generation millennium, Gen Y, Gen Z, and especially Gen Alpha, they are adults. And we have to talk to them on par, guys. And that's why ChatGPT is being prepared for them. And you and I, we are borrowing time from them to make the best we can before we go. I am 62 now. Whether I'm going tomorrow or we don't know. But while I'm here, my friend always tell me, my manager in insurance always tell me, whichever age you are, you ask for 30 years. I'm not asking too much, God. Just give me another 30 years. To me, they do the best. So 62, 30 means 92. So the other day, I had my intuition. He said, I can go up to 143. Okay, 143 years old, not bad. But if I can go up to 90 years old, good. My mother went at 93. You see, you can always add value to your life and add bonus to your life because there's no such thing as time. Time is not God-made. Time is not the creator's made. Time doesn't belong to celestial energy. Time belongs to man. Date and time belongs to man, guys. I can do anything this time now. I call whatever time. Betty told me they already changed the time zone in this thing. They added in 1 hour. That means I can play the fool with time. There was no 12 months before the Romans. There was only 10 months. For centuries, for eons, men were using only 10 months. The Romans came, Julius Caesar came, Octavius came, then we had July and October. Now we have 12 months. So time and mind is just an illusion, guys. So don't get stuck with time and mind. When I was in insurance, you asked Mr. Apon, we used to play the fool until month of November and month of October. November, December, we work very hard. And I got another friend. We make 1 month to become 2 months. How do we make 1 month to become 2 months? First morning, we wake up at 5 a.m. We start the day at 7. 7 to noon, 7 to lunch is 1 day. So whatever we do in 1 day, we do it, finish off that first 7 to 11, 7 to noon. After noon, we start another day. And we make sure we finish off what we do for the day. So we can have that 1 month, 2 months work. All within ourselves, guys. If you want to make 50,000, how many of you, Icon is one thing you're going to do. How many of you want to make 50,000 USD minimum in the next 6 months, guys? Say, I do. Say, I do. And I'm going to share with you how to do it. How many of you want to do 100,000? Say, I do. How many of you want to do whatever you want to do? You say, I do. Because when you say, I do, you are giving commitment. You never say, I will. You never say, I try when you married your spouse. You say, I do. So I do is serious. I do is commitment. There are 30 of you here. If you commit to do, you are the one going to set the pace for Diners Global, guys. Because Diners Global just started on 13 January 2023. Remember that. We are not even 2 years old. We are just 1.5 months old. And don't expect miracle to come from this company within that. Because of technology speed, and the speed is coming, please don't rush the company. Because you are going to rush yourself and going to hurt yourself. Let the company take its own pace. But you run for yourself and for your family. Don't push other people to run because of you want to run. Don't do that. Let the soul that comes to you come according to what you want. That is what network marketing is so powerful. If Mr. Elias says, I want to take 1 year to do, sir, I will help him to do it 1 year. Mr. Apon says, I want to do it in 1 month, sir, 5,000, 10,000. I will try to help him to do it in 1 month. Ruby says, 3 months, I want to make 100,000. I will help her to do 100,000. But at the end of the 3 months, she doesn't do, I won't prison her. She's not my prison of Zenda. I don't even put her in anywhere. Why? Because it's her choice. She tried to do it. She failed to do it. Doesn't really matter. Now, suppose she aimed for 50,000 in 3 months. Suppose she hits 25,000. I said, you tried for 50,000. Now you got 25,000. Wow. Fantastic, Ruby. Fantastic, Betty. The next month, let's go for the 25,000 again. Let's go for the 50,000 again. Suppose next month she goes for 50,000, she hits 30,000. I say, wow. Every time I increase for her, her mindset increases, guys. There is no mind, but she creates her own mind. The set increases. Her energy increases. There was once I was with a friend. I was invited as a guest speaker to one company. There was a security guard, Malaysia security guard, who are guarding the company and all that. They make about 1,000 ringgit to 2,000 ringgit maximum. And on that day, the guy who went up on stage received 11,000 ringgit, almost 10 times more. Then I told my friend, you know, when the guy now hits 11,000 and he's so confident, he's not going to think anything less than 11,000 as his income. He broke the terror barrier of getting that, guys. So number one T in time is break your own terror barrier. Upon, please write for me this. The word time means I'm given the time today to break my terror barrier. My terror barrier is the one that's preventing me to hit my income. So today I'm given a chance to break the terror barrier. Terror barrier says I cannot do 50,000. Terror barrier says I cannot do 10,000. You break it by yourself. Nobody is going to do that. Okay, Upon, can you write that for me? Terror barrier. Terro barrier. This is the one that blocks us from getting what we want. You go and tell your friends, tell your wife, I'm going to make 50,000 this month. You're going to do it. All your life, you have never even done 10,000. How are you going to do 50,000? Why? Because they are the ones who are going to stop you from achieving it. Your close ones are the worst ones. That's why Jesus said in Bible, go, but don't share it with anyone. Go, but never share with anyone. Because when you share, they will dilute your energy. Only share with people who really care for you. Very important. So terror barrier, you break. The T in time is terror barrier. I in time is ignite your own power. Terror barrier one upon. Number one. Number two is I. Or somebody type for me, good. Ignite. I-G-N-I-T-E. Ignite. You ignite your own power. Nobody is going to ignite for you. I can guide you. I can take you to the water. I cannot make you to drink the water. Some people say you can take the horse to water, but you cannot make the horse to drink the water. And someone said you put a salt under the nose, it will drink. Who am I to do that? I am not his father. I'm not his mother. I'm not the creator. Only he can do that. My job is to take him to that sun. If he is thirsty, he will drink. So second one is you ignite your own power. Don't wait for somebody to ignite. Now, next one is M. What is M? I create the terror barrier. I break the terror barrier. I ignite my fire. I make the money I want to make. M is for money. Today, you need money, guys. You cannot say, I'm coming here only to help people. I'm coming here because I want to help sick people. That's all bullshit, guys. You came here to make money because you're a business person. If you're coming here to listen to my talk now for so long, that means you want to do business. You want to make the money. Be very precise on what you want, guys. If you're not precise, don't waste your time. If you want to help people, let your other people to go into the business. You sit at home and then you just eat the product and help people to do that. Don't waste your time here. So I'm here to make money. Be very precise. The universe wants precision from you. Be very precise. No millionaire can become millionaire without precision, guys. So I'm here to make money. Next is what? Expression, E upon. Every day you must express yourself. I am scared to express. I'm scared to talk to people. Then how can the universe know that you are really serious? I like this actress, Hollywood actress, Shirley MacLaine. She made a very powerful statement when she received a Lifetime Achievement Award. She said, this acting career of mine shed some light on the dark spot of myself and allowed the self to express itself. This acting career of mine shed some light on the dark spot of myself and allowed the self to express itself. We have come here to express, guys. We are not come here to depress. We are not come here to impress. We are not come here to compress. We are here to express. So if you want to express yourself, express yourself. Fear none. Abraham Lincoln said it very well. Fear for none, charity for all. Fear for none, charity for all. Here we are running our life like as though we have fear for this guy, fear for that guy. Never have fear for anybody, guys. It's your life. You came alone, you're going to go alone. Even your spouse is not going to come with you. Even your body is not going to come with you. Even the breath is not going to come with you. What is going to come with you, guys? Nothing. You came as a light, you're going to go back as a light. So now the light needs to express itself, and only with expression the light can go as a light. How do you know you're going to go as a light? Only when you express yourself. Otherwise, you have to be rotating here, guys. Go and watch Planet of the Apes again and again and again. It's a movie that tells you that you're not anywhere in this world. You're only looping the life around here. You're not going anywhere. Hell is here. Heaven is here. Everything is happening here in one loop. Everything is happening here. I die here. I grow here. I'm moving everything here. We think that we are going somewhere. We are not going anywhere. This is not a deep thing, because today ChatGPT can answer for you. You can ask anything with ChatGPT. So, guys, we are in an era now. Our life is in our hands. Our life is in our hands. If any one of you are cowards, then you cannot go forward. If any one of you coward, you cannot protect your own family. The word W-A-R-D, upon write for me, what is a Anglo-Saxon word. It comes from Anglo-Saxon. It says what means protect. When you go to the hospital, you have a ward for the child, children's ward. You have a ward for the sick people. It's protecting that soul energy, guys. The light must be happy. So they're protecting the light. Light is always happy, but they're protecting the light energy. If a person got cancer, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, once is stage 4, stage 5, their job is to make sure that the soul goes in a calm, composed way. So they call it palliative mode. So all the what's in hospital is to make sure that we go forward, let go, let God. So now you are a protector of the people who come to you. Make sure that you are very serious in Dynas, guys. Don't come here to make money, then you don't make money, jump to another company. Very, very wrong. I finished the game in the previous company. It was the company's fault, not my fault. The company didn't do what they're supposed to do to make sure they continue the right way. So the company's fault. I'm an advocate. I'm an ambassador of this system. I never want the system to be let down or to be called anything else. The system is a very powerful system. Last 40 years, the system has fed me very well, made me a very powerful speaker, made me to learn Tamil, which is my mother tongue. Today, I spoke Tamil to my people from my village. They're so happy that one time you only speak English. Now the Tamil is much better than hers. And most of them went to Tamil school. This is a system that taught me Tamil. This is a system that taught me how to handle people. This is a system that taught me how to take care of my wife, how to take care of my children. This is a system that taught me how to take care of the world. And during pandemic, I did that. I will never, ever apologize for the system, guys. Network marketing is a very powerful system. If you don't know the system, that's your fault. You can make 1 million in the system. You can own many companies. That's your problem. But if you don't understand the system, don't waste your time here. Let's go and do fishing. Let's go and do farming. Dynas Global is not created by the founder. You just founded it. It's created by the creator. Let's do justice to the creator, guys. Who is going to do justice? You and I. So we have done it once. We can always do it another time. Today, the universe has split for you too. 1.45 billion is one country called India. You can do business in India with one account in India. You can even open up an account in India now. I'm the CEO for India. And the universe raised me to be a CEO. I don't have to go and open up company to be a CEO. The universe made me a CEO for India because Mr. Harry is my friend. So India, you can open up an account even immediately. Now you have an account in Cameroon, you have an account in any part of the world, you can, that is the rest of the world. So India is one continent, subcontinent with 1.45 billion. Africa is one continent, but 54 nations. Each nation is a different nation. There's only one independent country in Africa that was not conquered by any colonial master. The country is called Ethiopia. Ethiopia until today is not colonized, guys. Ethiopia even defeated the colonial master. Ethiopia defeated Italy. So must always remember. And Ethiopia is very close to me because you know why? I learned a lot of things from Ethiopia. The first vegetarian in the world came from Ethiopia, not India. The Bob Marley comes from Ethiopia. When his ancestors, when the people raided, the barbarians raided them, they ran away from there. They came to Jamaica. And Jamaica, you see, Maccabee, sings the song, Itel is vital. Itel is vital, it belongs to Ethiopia, guys. So you guys are having such a powerful country there. And that is a country that was independent until today it's independent. That is why we find it difficult to even open up business in India, in Ethiopia. But we will. We are going to open up big way in Ethiopia. And Ethiopia has got same population or bigger population than Nigeria also. So Africa is opening up. Africa is going to be the fastest country in the world. But guys, you can open up in Africa and go to the rest of the world. Don't say, I don't know how to go global. I don't know how to go and ask ChatGPT how to do that. We already got a very powerful system which created a lot of millionaires during the last pandemic. A lot of people from Nigeria who were in Malaysia made so much of money and went back to Africa. Not one, not two, at least 4 or 5 of them. And any business, many come in, only few win. Why? Because few know what they're supposed to do. The many don't do. Everybody go to the gym, not everybody gets a 6-pack. So guys, the game is open to you now. Take it seriously. If you don't have any doubts, ask ChatGPT. If any doubts, ask AI. Don't depend on anyone. You can also ask about Rosenta there. Everything you can ask ChatGPT. If you want more specific answers, you can register as a member there. It gives you more specific answers. So thank you so much for your time. I don't want everybody to say Dr. Maha is deep, that deep, because if you don't go deep, you'll die. Today I am deep because from 18 years old, from 16 years old, I've been shouldering my family's at like an atlas. From 22 years old, I'm in this industry. And I'm so passionate about this industry. It made me a very powerful speaker. It made me a group sales manager for insurance. It made me to be a master for spiritual with my guru. And then he brought me out, made me a teacher, and made me a teacher for insurance companies, teacher for corporate, teacher for private, and then came back again as a teacher for network marketing and as a player for network marketing. At the age of 55, I was zero. At the end of the 5 years, I made my millions here. And today, I can to do or don't to do, it's totally up to me now. But I want to help those people who trusted me. And that's why I'm taking Dynast Global very seriously. So thank you for your time, guys. I pass you back to Apon. Dynast Global, they with confidence. If not you, what else? If not ChatGPT, what else can help you now? Don't depend on anybody. Depend on ChatGPT, depend on yourself. Over to you, Apon.
Thank you, Dr. Maha. It's my modeling this session. I hope and I believe and I know all of us get some ideas, from Dr. Maha's sharing. And the most important thing is knowledge, not power. Apply knowledge is power. Go out and do it for yourself. All right. So now let's come together. I would like to, Doctor, can we unmute everybody? Let's say come together and say these powerful words. Okay. Deal with confidence. I mean, Dynast Global, deal with confidence. We said it 3 times.
Okay. I'll ask you.
Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Maha.
All right, thank you, everybody.
Thank you
so much.
Okay.
God
We'll
do confidence. We'll keep on,
Thank you.
asking the
Thank
ChatGPT.
you,
Oh,
thank
thank
you.
you so
Glory to
much,
the
Dr.
creator.
Maha.
All glory to the creator.
Oh,
Yes.
this is awesome. This is
I will
awesome.
put
Thank you,
into-
Apon. Thank you.
Yes, I put this recording into the YouTube and we can watch it. Right?
Bless you.
Yes. Upon put
Alright.
it as now is the time to win with ChatGPT. Okay.
Bye, bye, bye,
Thank
bye.
you.
Thank you, everybody. So I would like to
Thank you.
say,
Bye.
now,
Let's
let's
make it
say,
happen. Okay.
Awesome.
okay, I love all of
Thank
you.
you
Thank
so
you very
much.
much.
Upon you are the host,
Bye.
huh?
Thank you. Thank
Dynast
you.
Global.
So much.
Be with confidence.
Thank
Okay,
you
we say
so
that.
very much.
Be with confidence.
From
Dynast
the heart,
Global. All
From
right.
the heart.
With so much
Thank you so,
Thank you very
so,
much.
so
Thank
much.
you very much. Okay. Bye, all of you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you very much for the message.
Dynast Global. One more
Most welcome,
time.
most
Dynast
welcome, guys. Thank
Global.
you.
Oh, yeah.
Be with
We'll
confidence.
do
Dr.
confidence.
Maha, deal with
Okay.
confidence.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Love you all.
Upon you can you have to delete.
Awesome.
You have to end.
You
Are
have
you the
to
host?
edit. Dr. Maha, you have to edit, I think.
Yes, huh? Okay. Let me do that.
Bye.
Okay, thank you. I love all of you. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank
Thank you, Batik.
you much.
Thank you.
Where do I end this now?
This is great.
Thank you so much, Dr. Maha.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Hi, Tabitha. Tabitha, you're here.
Yes.
I heard Tabitha's voice here.
Tabitha, how are you? Yes,
Thank you
Tabitha.
so much.
Thank you,
Most welcome, most
Dr.
welcome, most
Maha.
welcome, Tabitha.